Hi, I'm Ray, the Tai Chi guy, and I'm going to show you some simple warm-up exercises I use in all of my Tai Chi classes. The first exercise we're going to do is to loosen up your core body muscles. So I want you to put your feet about shoulder width apart. Picture a clock on the floor in front of you with the hands of the clock going around. What I'd like for you to do is put your hands on your hips and then rotate your hips around counterclockwise. This is used to loosen up, as I said, the core body muscles. As you do these hip rotations, try to keep your head steady and just move your hips. Okay, let's go clockwise now, or the other way. Okay, now you've loosened up your core body muscles. I want you to interlace your fingers in front of your body, get your hands above your head, and then gently lean from side to side, stretching your nice long side muscles. Nice and easy, don't overdo it, you don't want to hurt yourself. Try moving your hips out just a little bit to get that extra stretch. And then hands at the top, release them nice and slowly. And as they come down, bend at the knees, bend at the waist. Let your arms hang down. You don't need to touch your toes or the floor. We're just getting a gentle stretch in the small of our backs. Okay, now grab your buttocks and push them forward as you come up, and that takes all the strain off the small of your back. All right, so spread your legs, get into a horse stance, keep your back straight. Now we're going to work the quadricep muscles. So gently slide from side to side. As I said, we're working, stretching, and building strength in our quadricep muscles. Try to keep your head level as you go. All right, now center yourself. Now we're going to work the adductors and the abductor muscles on your leg. So take your right leg, turn it 90 degrees to the right and sink your weight, but don't have your knee go beyond your toes. Keep your body facing straight forward. And come back up again. Take your left foot, turn it 90 degrees to the left, sink your weight while you again face forward. Now we're working the adductors and the abductor muscles on your legs. And then come back up again. Okay, now let's work the hamstrings and your calf muscles. So what I want you to do now is shift your weight onto the right leg, put your left heel forward, put your hands up in the air, bending over, cross your hands and keep your left knee straight. You should feel a gentle stretch in your calf muscle. You don't have to bend all the way down, just enough to get that gentle stretch in your calf muscle. And then come back up, and we'll do it a second time. And then come back up again. All right, shift your weight onto the left leg, put your right heel forward, hands up in the air. Again, bending over, keep your right knee straight. You again should feel a gentle stretch in your calf muscles. And then come back up, and we'll do it a second time. And come back up again. So that's a nice gentle way to stretch some of the key muscles in your body. Okay, now I'd like to stretch some tendons. So shift your weight onto the right leg, put your left toe back, and just simply rock your left ankle up and down. Now we're working the tendons in your toes and your ankles. Keep your weight on the right leg. Just put that left toe back there to rock the ankle and toes. All right, shift your weight onto the left leg now. Put your right toe back and rock your right ankle up and down. Again, we're just gently stretching the tendons on our toes and ankle. All right, now bring your feet together. Put your hands on the upper part of your thighs and then gently bend your knees up and down, working the tendons now in your knees. We're also getting a little extra stretch and strength building in our quadriceps. But you always want to bend your knees in the same direction that your toes are pointing at. All right, now spread your feet about shoulder width apart. Take and put your hands on the upper part of your femur, not your hips, but your femur, the upper part of your thigh bone. Now, keeping your knees straight, rotate your hips around again, counterclockwise first. Again, keeping your knees straight. Now we're working the tendons in your hips. Again, try to keep your head steady as you rotate your hips. Okay, let's go clockwise now, or the other way. Again, keep your knees straight because we're working the tendons in your hips. All right, now I want you to bring your feet together. Put your hands in the small of your back where your sacrum is, fingers pointing down. Rotate your hips around, counterclockwise first, little tiny circles. Now we're working the tendons in the lower lumbar region of your spine. Again, try to keep your head steady, just rotate your hips. Okay, let's go clockwise or the other way. All right, now spread your feet about shoulder width apart again. Take your fingertips, put your fingertips on your shoulders, put your elbows forward. Now, gently drop your elbows down, out to the side, up, over and above your shoulders if you can. Now we're working the tendons in your shoulders, nice and easy. Again, if you can only raise your elbows up just a little bit, that's okay, because over time you're going to be able to get them, bring them up higher and higher. All right, now with your elbows forward, go up, back, down, around the other way. And then just let your arms hang out, nice and loose in front, palms up. All right, now what I want you to do is interlace your fingers in front of your body, bring your elbows together, and flip-flop your wrists from side to side, working the tendons now in your wrists and elbows. Okay, center them. Now twist them and turn them. And then center them again, and now do figures of 8. Flip them and flop them and twist them and turn them. And then just let your arms hang out, nice and loose in front again, palms up. Now, working the hands and the fingers. Take your fingers and gently stretch them out. And then relax. Stretch them out a second time. And then relax. Stretch them out a third time. And then relax. Now, working the fingers and your hands. Take each finger and curl them in. Your baby finger, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, thumb. Roll your wrists. All right, now open up the flower one finger at a time. And then curl your fingers closed a second time. Roll them again. And then open up the flower one finger at a time. And curl your fingers closed a third time. Roll them once more. And then open up the flower one petal at a time. All right, now put your hands up in the air. Take your thumbs and stretch your thumbs. And then relax. Stretch your thumbs a second time. And then relax. Stretch your thumbs a third time. And then relax again. Now, take just the tips of your fingers and curl them over and squeeze them nice and tight. And then relax. Curl your fingers close a second time, squeeze them nice and tight. And then relax. Curl your fingers close a third time, squeeze them nice and tight. And then relax. Now make a fist and explode your hands out once, twice, 3 times. All right, work in the cervical region of your neck, the top of your spine. Turn your head to one side. As you slowly turn your head to the other side, brush your chin across the top of your chest and up over to the other side, and then go back again. Nice and easy. Now we're working the tendons at the upper part of your spine. All right, now with your heads forward, keep your head steady, don't move your head. Take just your eyes and look to the left. Now look to the right. Now look to the left. Now look to the right. All right, now with your eyes looking forward, take your eyes, keep your head steady. Take your eyes and look up. And now look down. Now look up. And now look down. All right, keeping your head steady again. Take your fingertips, bring your fingertips together, forming a circle. Center that circle right on your nose, even with your nose. Keep your head steady now. Rotate your hands around counterclockwise first, just moving your eyes. Keep your head steady. right, center that circle right on your nose. Now go clockwise or the other way, keeping your head steady. Just move your eyes. All right, center that circle right on your nose again. Take a big inhale of air. Get all that fresh air into your lungs, into your blood, out your muscles. Get the carbon dioxide out of your body. All right, those are some very simple exercises for stretching the muscles and the tendons.